Hey guys, what's up? Toboloco here. Welcome back to the what if scenarios. And after we did our Estonia what if for 2012 Euros, I decided to go back a little bit more and do a what if England qualified for Euro 2008. Remember back in 2007, before the tournament, England were eliminated in qualifying by Croatia on the final game of qualifying. I think it came down to like England had to win that game. They were at Wembley. They lost 3-2. And then I think Russia went on to win or draw their last game. So looking at the group here, I'm seeing Croatia had 29 points and Russia had 24. England had 23 and Israel also had 23 as well. So you could have made a small case that Israel could have qualified for Euro 2008. So what we're going to do in this miniature run today is replace Russia because Russia came second. And there we go, replace them with England. So England are now at the Euros and we're going to see how England perform. Now I know these videos are a little bit prone to some sort of user bias maybe because a lot of people would be like, well, you're in control of that team, therefore it wouldn't actually be a realistic sort of scenario or whatever, but I take it as a little bit of fun maybe because you can't really simulate on this game. The only game that you can really simulate very like sort of well is 2014. So we're going to be doing a miniature run here with England and we're going to keep the groups the same. So these were the actual groups and England would have been put in Group D with Greece, Spain, Sweden as well. We don't actually know if England would have actually gone into Group D, but because we're replacing Russia, they just go into Group D. I mean, look at this star-studded squad that failed to qualify for Euro 2008. Still got John Terry and Rio Ferdinand at the back, Ashley Cole as well. And then still the midfield, you've got Steven Gerrard. I mean, I don't know why Hargreaves is there, but I guess, you know, fair enough. I mean, you probably got Lampard on the bench as well. Joe Cole, Wayne Rooney, Michael Owen, and then on the bench, you know, you got Gary Neville as well. Frank Lampard, like I said, Gareth Barry, Peter Crouch. You know, all these players should be, you know, qualifying for a major tournament. So the first match of Euro 2008 for England will be against Spain. I forgot to mention as well, it is on the highest difficulty as well. Well, actually, it's on world class. Not really the highest difficulty, but yeah. Me personally, I think if England did make it to Euro 2008, I think they would have been dumped out in the group stage. I don't know what it was with that England side in 2008, but it just didn't seem right. I mean, like, fair enough, losing to Croatia twice is okay. It's not like unacceptable sort of thing. I think a lot of fans sort of underestimated Croatia. They were having a very good qualifying campaign. I mean, picking up 29 or 28 points or whatever it was in the actual qualifying group is pretty good. Owen up to Gerrard. Through ball. And Rooney's got it. He pushes his way past and Rooney went for the shot. Casillas failed to hold on to it and luckily for him it didn't go into the back of the net. I think at times as well during that qualifying campaign for England that England got slightly unlucky, especially with Croatia, the Croatia games. I remember the first game against Croatia, there was like a little bobble in the pitch and the ball hit it when Paul Robertson was going to kick it and it bounced over his foot and went straight in. I think Eduardo also scored on that night as well. And then the one against Croatia at Wembley, I remember Kranjov scoring a shot because I believe Scott Carson couldn't like keep hold of it or something. So yeah, I mean, we still conceded 3 goals to Croatia at Wembley. Like, that's, looking back on that, like, I did say, like, obviously losing to Croatia isn't that bad, but, yeah, at Wembley, I mean, come on, that's a little embarrassing, isn't it? But there were other results as well. Here comes Silva, out on the wing here, crossed in, and it's headed just over the bar by Spain. That was quite close. That could have been the opening goal. Quite a tough first matchup to come up against Spain. I remember Spain actually went on to win the Euros in 2008. So it's half time and it's 0-0. England have done reasonably well. And hopefully we can bag ourselves a goal in the second half. Gerrard out to Owen. Through ball to Rooney. Oh, again saved. And I should have probably gone closer there. It's another corner. This is probably the last one of the game. And it's cleared away. John Terry. No, that's not going to work, is it? Okay, well, we drew against Spain 0-0. Plausible? Yes, I think so. If England actually qualify for this tournament, maybe Steve McLaren or his replacement, because he probably might have still got sacked. I don't know. Maybe not, actually, thinking about it. They probably would have given him a chance at this Euros, but he might have been able to steady the ship a little bit more and, you know, grab maybe a 0-0 against Spain. That is quite a plausible result. Our second match is going to be against Greece. One thing I love about this game, and I'm not sure if it's intentional or not by the developers, but when you play through the qualifiers, Steve McLaren features as a sort of a manager for England. He's on the sidelines, you can see him in cutscenes and stuff. But when you actually play as England at the Euros, he doesn't appear on the side of the pitch. So maybe the developers knew. If you have this game, try it out. I don't know if it's my version of the game or whatever, but like every time I do it, he never pops up when you're actually at the tournament. It's Rooney. He's running. Rooney. Oh, good save. I thought I could just get it underneath the keeper, but no. Joe Cole out on the wing. Crossed in. It's a header. Good save. And we tap it in with Michael Owen. Yes. Come on. And that is 1-0 to England. Okay, well, it was a rebound goal, but Michael Owen has scored in the 31st minute. And England are 1-0 up. It's crossed in, headed, and he just fingertips it away. It was a great save, but then the rebound happened. Over the top here, Greece, Haristeas. Ferdinand tried to tackle him, but they still got the shot off. Robinson saves. Into the box, it's Rooney. Yes, there we go, and that's 2-0. And England probably have won this one. Wayne Rooney has scored in the 68th minute to make it 2-0. Oh, here come Greece. This could be a chance. It's crossed in, and it hits the post from the header. And they could have got at least one back, but England have beaten Greece by 2-0. Again, a very, I don't know, you can debate amongst yourselves whether or not that would happen in the Euros. Again, this is only just for fun, but I think it is a result that, again, is plausible. Again, it could happen. Spain and England are currently top of the group going into the final game. Greece and Sweden still have a chance to get in those spots. I think Sweden need to beat me to get in there, and Greece need to beat Spain to get in the top 2 spots as well. I have changed the lineup a little bit. I've been swapping the midfielders around, playing around with the midfielders. That's the great thing about England on these games, is that they had such a decent pool of players that you can just play around with. And we all know about these players as well, because, you know, you've got some old legends, some like, you know, I just about to score with Rooney, but yeah, yeah, that's what I was about to say. Rooney has scored to make it 1-0 in the 4th minute. That was a really nice cross by Beckham, and it just deflected out to Rooney, and he taps it in. Rooney, cross that in, not headed. Again, England's headering is just, like, not brilliant, to say the least. Gerrard, good save. And it's in from the deflection. Another deflected goal, and Michael Owen has scored to make it 2-0 to England. And I think we're comfortably through. I definitely think in real life it would have been more of a struggle for England in this group. Definitely. I mean, Greece and Sweden would have given them tough games. They are winnable, but it would have been tough for England. And the Spain game, well, I think Spain probably would have beaten us. Comes Lundberg, he crosses it in, headed in by Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Of course, he had to, right? He had to. On a cross like that, you knew that Ibrahimovic was going to be on the end of that. And that's 2-1 now. Gerrard to Beckham. Can he get a good cross? Headed in. There we go. Michael Owen might have just ended this game. And it's 3-1 to England now. I think England are going to comfortably go through to the next round, which has surprised me a little bit. I thought I'd struggle to get goals in this one. Yeah, okay, we did struggle against Spain, but, you know, that's Spain. But the other two matches, Greece and Sweden, we've done really well here to actually get 7 points from 3 games. And that's going to be it. England have advanced to the quarterfinals of Euro 2008. I mean, yeah, I think they absolutely could have done at a push. They weren't like horrific, were they? They weren't like absolute garbage, were they, in 2008? There were just some like problems here and there. That Steve McLaren just couldn't sort out during qualifying. Some of the games have happened, and here we are. We've got Portugal beating Germany 2-1. We have a replay of what happened in the actual quarterfinals, but this time Croatia beat Turkey by 3-0. And then Spain beat the Netherlands 3-1, and England will be having Italy. If you are interested on how the groups ended, Portugal and Turkey went through in Group A. In Group B, it was Croatia and Germany that went through. That's, again, realistic. In Group C, it was the Netherlands and Italy going through in Group C. And in our group, we came top and Spain came second. But, I mean, we had the same goal difference and everything, so maybe it was disciplinary record or something like that, or head-to-head, I don't know. So here we are then, quarterfinal match, and we are against Italy. It's going to be a very tough match for England, coming up against, again, another big team. We held our own against Spain, but how will we fare here against the Italians? No, Gattuso gave it away. Threw a ball to Gerrard. Oh, I thought it might have just gone in. I think I struck it a little bit too hard. Maybe I should have just went and tapped it in. Pirlo goes for it. Oh, it's snuck in. And that is a goal from Andrea Pirlo to make it 1-0 to Italy. All he did was turn around. I'm fairly sure that Robinson saved it. He did, but it bounced off his glove and went in. Again, that's kind of like, it's kind of the goal that Kranjcar scored against England at Wembley. But it wasn't against Robinson, it was against Scott Carson. It just come off his glove. Well, Carson was a little bit different. He tried to put his body behind it, and it went through him. But it's still the same situation. Another goalkeeping error to lead to a goal. And, well, I mean, that's not brilliant for England here. Loads of goalkeeping errors going into the tournament and now at the tournament. 76 minutes played now. The end is approaching, and that's a good save, but it's bounced out to... Oh, thankfully, he runs it off the pitch. But yeah, Italy have just been so good in the midfield area, and defensively, we've barely had any chances this half to break them down. Mostly just quarterfinals, this England team. So, yeah, I think it's going to be the same old story here, but... You know, I think that's kind of realistic. I mean, I'm trying my hardest to get back in the game, but at the same time, it's realistic. And hello, Shaun Wright-Phillips. Oh, he could have done it. And come on. Yes! Calamity by Italy. And as I thought it was going to be over, Shaun Wright-Phillips has made it 1-1 in the 89th minute. Look at this, like the goalkeeping here. All Buffon had to do was just catch it when it was in the air like that. But no, and then Shaun Wright-Phillips scores from that angle. And that is 1-1. How do you score from that angle? That's really tough. Full time, and it is 1-1. So it's going to extra time here. So will it be another heartbreak for England, or can they get over the line in extra time? Or maybe drag it to penalties? Come on, David Beckham. Down the wing, can we do anything? Cross it to Crouch. Surely, no. I had a vision in my head that he'd actually do it. Crossed in, it's Rooney. Oh, come on. And that is going to be a penalty shootout. Here we go then. Some drama. England versus Italy penalty shootout. First penalty, Frank Lampard. I'm guessing you just press the button and just put it wherever you want. So Lampard... He saved it. Buffon saved it. Oh, I didn't go enough to the right. It just didn't go enough to the right. Luca Toni blasts it down the middle for 1-0 to Italy. Come on, Rooney. Yes, there we go. Right, now hopefully we save the next penalty. It's Inzaghi. Okay, didn't realise they brought him on. And we save it. Yes, come on. All right, we're back in this now. Steven Gerrard. Down the middle. Lovely. And that is the lead for England. Pirlo now. I bet you he chips it. No, he doesn't. He absolutely blasts it. Okay. Right. Level. Here comes Peter Crouch. He looks very worried here. He looks very worried. He better not blast this over the bar or something. Peter Crouch. He scores. Nice one. Camboranesi next for Italy. Oh, I thought I was going to get that, but he put it top corner. All right, David Beckham next. Come on. Come on, Beckham. You've got to score. Off the bar and in. Nice one. David Beckham scores the pen. And here we go then. It's Panucci. Can he score for Italy? I think he's at sudden death right now. And, oh, come on. I swear I went that way, but okay. Next up is Ashley Cole. Ashley Cole to take it. And it goes in just about. Buffon was there, but he didn't save it. Number 7 now. Di Natale for Italy. Can we save it? Oh, come on. Like, I'm going this way, but for some reason I can't save it. All right. Okay. Sean Wright-Phillips. Will it go in? Yes. This penalty shootout is dragging on so long, but I mean, it's quite entertaining. Zambrotta now for Italy. Down the middle. I saved it. Yes. And that is England into the semi-finals. Zambrotta put it down the middle for some reason, and we save it. I mean, that result, I mean, make what you will of it, but it could have happened. It could have absolutely happened on penalties, squeezing by Italy with a dramatic late equaliser and then beating them on pens. So we have got Spain in our next match again, and Portugal have gone to the final after beating Croatia 4-1. Semi-final time against Spain. We drew against them in the group stage. Can we beat them where it truly matters? Here comes Spain with David Silva. And that was a decent attempt. I mean, it could have easily gone in. I don't know why the computer's doing long shots, but they must know that they are capable of scoring them. It's half time and England are still drawing with Spain 0-0. So hopefully we can have a better second half, because that half was just a little bit dead, a little bit cagey. Owen? Oh, I did not realise that he was going to get over those two defenders. No way. I thought he didn't have the height or, you know, the jumping ability to do it. Fernando Torres, and it's shot, but it goes wide. I think it's a corner. It did take a deflection. 90th minute corner. Spain cross it in. Headed away by England. Clear that away. That should be full time. It is another 0-0. We are struggling a little bit to get upfield and kind of pose a threat on Spain's goal. It's been really difficult to get England forward. See, that kind of stuff happens and then they'll tackle you. It's been like that all game. Twisting and turning. Gerrard deals with him. Xavi. Silva crosses it in. David Villa. Oh, it's just going to be over the bar, thankfully. That was a huge chance for Torres. If he just headed it on the ground, he would have definitely got the winner there. Literally, with 20 seconds to go pretty much in the game. And I think another game is going to go to penalties here. Unless Michael Owen can do something. No, not quite. Tackled. There's a free kick, I think. Yes, it is. It is a free kick. Okay, can Steven Gerrard do anything? I don't really know how to take free kicks, but I will go for it. Steven Gerrard. Oh, imagine if that went in the 120th minute. England fans would be going absolutely nuts. But it's another penalty shootout here, and this time it's against Spain. It is somewhat plausible that England could do this in an actual Euros if they did qualify. Villa scores his first pen, and it's Michael Owen stepping up now to take the spot kick for England, and it goes down the middle and we miss it. No. Oh, that was terrible. Again, another terrible start to the shootout. Xavi with his penalty. Where's he going to go? Down the middle. Okay. Alright, so Spain are 2-1 up currently. Wayne Rooney with the penalty here for England. Can he do it? Rooney scores. Nice. In the roof of the net, it was a decent penalty. Still one behind here. Torres now to try and score this pen. Fernando Torres. Oh, down the middle again. He tricked me because he side-footed it. I thought he was going to go to the right. Steven Gerrard steps up. Bang! Into the back of the net there. And, well, we're still hoping to really save a pen or something. Capdevila. Oh, down the middle again, Spain, man. I bet you if I stand in the middle for the next penalty, they'll score to the left or right of me. Owen Hargreaves now for England. Oh, saved. Saved by Spain. And that is it. England's run has come to an end in the semi-final. How unfortunate is that? So it was penalties that undid England's run here in Euro 2008. They got to the semi-final through my play and stuff like that. Obviously, you know, it's just fantasy and stuff like that. You know, they might not have actually got to the semi-final in the actual Euros, but at the same time, it is semi-like sort of semi-realistic. I think if England did pick it up in the Euros and got out of their group, they could have beaten Italy on penalties possibly, but then losing to Spain on penalties as well, you know, it was alright. It was an okay run, and Spain won the Euros in the end, so yeah, not a bad little run at all with England. So that is the end of the video. What if England qualified for Euro 2008? Well, by my play and everything, they would have got to the semi-finals. Obviously, you know, I am in control, so, you know, take it with a pinch of salt. It's only supposed to be like a fantasy scenario and stuff like that. It's not meant to be super, super realistic. But if you did enjoy this run with England, then give it a like and subscribe. Keep it loco as always, and I'll see you again for the next video.